Sitting by the fire, feeling oh so fine on this holy night. The Spirit guides us. All the stars they shine on this lovely night. We light up the world, forget our troubles for a moment. And every stranger is a friend, so let them join in. 'Cause when joy...
Welcome everybody. Welcome back to the vlog. Welcome back to Vlogmas Day 10. So this is the latest I've started a Vlogmas because we've had a really rough night. I'm not gonna lie. I'm always keeping it real over here. Nate was literally up all night. And I don't mean just a lot, like he was just up a lot in the night. No, he was literally up all night. Happy. So I have some things to be thankful for in all of this. Happy kid. Healthy kid. Nobody was sick. Wonderful. That's all we can ask for, really. But special needs mom here. My autistic son is 12. And the lack of sleep some nights is extremely difficult because we all have nights like this, right? Like where we just don't sleep well, or at least I have nights like this. But I can lay in bed and I can be quiet and I can let my family sleep and I can read or, do something like that. Well, he just gets really loud and when he can't sleep and he's laughing and he's trying to get up and run around and stuff, and it's just really difficult because I know he needs to sleep. We all need to sleep. His brother and sister need to sleep. His dad needs to sleep. It's Saturday night before church the next morning, and he just had a really hard time. So when he doesn't sleep, I don't sleep because I'm always trying to listen out for him. I kept having to get back up and try to get him to calm down and talk to him, and I find that if I can just stay really calm and, go in there and talk to him about how it's late, we need to be quiet, we need to be still. Sometimes he will go back to sleep. A lot of times he'll go back to sleep. But last night he was up. And finally at 5 a.m. I was like, just get up. Just get up. The hardest part was I started getting a headache. So I get migraines and they can be triggered by lots of different things. Number one being if I get extremely overheated, like in the summer amusement park, water park, day out and about on a summer day, that will almost always trigger a migraine for me. Second is extreme lack of sleep. Not sleeping all night, that'll definitely trigger a migraine. And sometimes it's just random. Hormonal, stuff like that. But last night, definitely started getting a migraine. And I just was so bummed because today was a special day at our church. Like everyone from all the different campuses was coming over to the main campus. They do it one day a year. And I was like, as I'm thinking about it, I wonder if that just difference, like we have been talking to him about tomorrow you're going to go to the, I just wonder if he was either excited or nervous about that. Maybe that contributed to him not being able to sleep. I don't know. Could have just been a bad night. So I told David, I was getting up, I was getting ready, not feeling good, extreme headache. Nate was running around and he overcompensates when he's tired. It was so funny though. Not funny, but sort of funny. He comes out of the room at 6 in the morning and he's like, I can't remember the exact quote I posted on Facebook, but he was like, I feel great. I slept so good last night. I'm like, what? No, you don't. But he does. He feels great. He is really happy, keyed up, running around. So I'm trying to get ready, and David's like, stop. You cannot do this. You are too tired. You're in pain. Just stay home, watch online. I just felt so bummed. I just felt like I really wanted to be a part of this day. I wanted to, see all the people at the main campus that I never feel like I get to see. And anyway, we stayed home. And it was fine. I watched online and it was fine. And I started feeling a little bit better this morning, but really, really tired. And then by the time David got home from church, he came home, took over with the kids, and I crashed for a couple hours. So I am feeling a lot better now. But this is just a little encouragement to you as you go along the Christmas season. There will most definitely be things that don't go the way that you wish they would have or the way you wanted them to. The ideal way, your kid will wake up on Christmas Eve and they'll be sick. I'm not speaking this over anyone. I'm just saying this is stuff that's happened to us in the past. Maybe there's a car breakdown, or, there's a million things that can go wrong. And it's like, we have in our minds like the perfect day and everything's going to be perfect. And it can be really disappointing when it doesn't go like that and stuff happens. And, I'm really trying to think of the positives today because it was really rough. And my mind immediately wanted to go to, well, what are people going to think if I'm not there? Will anyone even notice that I'm not there? Because I don't know that many people, it feels like sometimes. And I just felt God say, like, just think of whatever is good, whatever is true. Like, the devil comes in with these lies. The enemy comes in with these lies. Our own mind, our own sinful nature comes in with lies of, well, what are people going to think about you? Like, you have to put on a happy smile and you have to try to pretend like nothing is wrong instead of just being real, and I just changed my attitude and was like, you know what? Everybody's healthy. We're all happy for the first, as much as we can be. We have a dry house, which I'm out here in the car. I didn't say this. I'm out here in the car because it's crazy and loud in there and it's raining outside. So I had no good place to film. So I'm just filming in my driveway. I'm not going anywhere. But everybody has a nice warm bed. Everybody has clothes. And this is real life. I say this so many times, and I always get people who don't like when I talk about this, and I'm sorry. This is just my life. When you have a 12-year-old and you've had 12 years of sleep issues, it can be really exhausting, and it can feel like no one else in your life understands. Because when I was a new mom with a brand new baby, a lot of my friends also had brand new babies, and they all understood. We all understood, oh, we're not getting any sleep. And it's really hard. Now my life is so much different than a lot of my other friends. Not that they're not nice and supportive and all that. They don't understand what it's like to have a 12-year-old who's autistic, who doesn't sleep. They don't know what the struggles we have with different things. It's just, it can be really lonely feeling because it's like, I'm trying so hard to do all the things, and I want to be the perfect YouTuber, and I want to be the perfect mom, and I want to be the perfect pastor's wife, and I always want to be there with my husband when I can't be, and I want my kids to be happy, and I want all of these things, but I'm not in control of everything, sometimes you just got to roll with the flow, go with the flow, roll with the punches. I'm tired. I'm emotional. This is not how I wanted the Vlogmas to go, but I hope that this brings you some sort of encouragement. I know I'm not doing Sunday chats. This would have definitely been a Sunday chat. But, if no one else understands in your life the things you're going through, maybe you have an elderly parent, maybe you have a teenager who's having issues, or you have little kids, or you have a newborn that's keeping you up all night, or you have a sick kid, or we all have junk in our life. You have experienced job loss. You're going through financial struggles. You're going through marital struggles. There's so many of us that are hurting out there. And it's like, if no one else in your life sees it, you don't have to put on a fake face with God. He sees it. One of my all-time favorite verses in the Bible, it is my all-time favorite, was when Hagar said, "You are El Roi, the God who sees me," because she felt totally unseen by the world, by the people that should have had her back and turned their back on her. And God didn't, though. He was right there with her. And so just like with me, He is with you too. And we need to remember in this hustle and bustle of the season and the presents and the parties and all of this, the real meaning is that we have a God who came to us as a little baby, and He still comes to us now. There's nothing that you go through that He's not with you and that He does not see and He does not care about. So here's a little encouragement from me to you. It's going to be okay. And like I always like to say, today's a new day. Tonight is a new day. I'm very happy that nobody was sick. It could have been so much worse if there was something like that going on. the lack of sleep is what it is. It's not fun, but at least everybody's happy and healthy. And anyway, welcome to day 10, y'all. It is raining. It is almost 4 o'clock. Where is the day gone? David's getting ready to go back up to church for the night service. I am going to try to kind of get the house put back in order after the weekend. I haven't done any laundry in the last 2 days, so I have at least a couple loads to do. And we've really kept up with keeping things clean. There's just a few things out that I need to kind of straighten up. So I'm going to be hanging low with the kids tonight. We're going to be getting everybody to bed early. I let them stay up late last night. I ended the vlog. I was editing that today going, I'm such an idiot. Like, that's probably why I had trouble. I let them stay up a little bit later because it was Saturday night. But they usually get to stay up late on a weekend, so it's not like it's abnormal. But I don't know if that kind of threw him off. I don't know. It probably was just a fluke. It's not anything new we haven't dealt with. But I will say, he does this a lot less than he used to. And for that, I am very thankful. And we're no longer above an apartment where he would get up in the middle of the night and jump, and then we'd have people upset at us down below. So there's all good things. Those are all great things. And I have a husband who loves me and cares for me and is always looking out for what I should do for myself and for our kids, and not caring about, always showing our best to everyone, because that's just not real life. We all have these days, right? So anyway, I'm going to go back inside because it's kind of getting cold out here and it's very rainy, and we're going to kind of get ourselves together. Getting a shower definitely made me feel a little bit better, and we're going to kind of hang out. I'm going to try to just stay up and awake until tonight, and then hopefully everybody will sleep really good, because that feeling after you don't sleep and you're like super shaky. I get like my whole body shakes on the inside. I feel a little bit better after taking a couple hour nap, but that's still there. So I'm just going to try to push forward until tonight, and we'll reset everybody. Hopefully this is going to be like, I'm just preparing myself because this is going to be an insane week. When I say we have something just about every day, we have something just about every day. So, when that happens and the schedule changes a lot, it really does affect Nate. So, rest may be hard for him this week. So I'm going to do whatever I can to keep things as calming and chill at home. And, we'll try to keep the schedule as tight as we can. We shall see. But sending you guys a big hug. Thank you all for listening to that. And I don't even know if I'm making any sense, honestly, but okay. I'm going to go back inside. I will catch you guys back. We'll do the advent calendar. We'll check in on the kids. Lucy and Mark have been playing all day. They've gotten light brights out. They've gotten all kinds of different toys and games, and they've done great. So I will see you guys back later. All right, you guys, we're loaded up in the car.
I look like a hot mess.
We all look like a hot mess. We're getting out of the house for a minute. We're going to run to Sonic.
Oh, yes, strawberry shortcake.
They're watching a movie. Okay, so Nate does not want Sonic. He does not like to eat out. He likes to eat at home. So I thought I was doing something fun to take everybody to get takeout, but Nate's like, no.
I'm the only one that's eating, basically.
So anyway, it'll be a nice little outing. They do want to drink. So
everybody wants a drink.
Everybody wants a drink. It's kind of rainy, but we're just going to kind of drive to Sonic, get some fresh air, kind of get...
Yeah, we know. No one can.
Lucy wants a corn dog. We're all going to get drinks. So, nice little outing. All right, everybody. We're doing day 10.
We're taking over the advent calendar.
Yeah, you and Mark have taken over my advent calendar.
Okay.
How come you guys get to open it?
Because it's our advent calendar.
I thought you did something for you. And
it's an ornament.
Aw. Keep calm and read on.
I'm putting it on the tree.
Oh, hold on. Let me see it again. I barely even saw it. Out of the corner of my eye. Let me focus the camera. I love that.
Okay, let's put on the tree.
Cute.
Bye.
All right. That was day 10. We will see you guys back for day 11. I was going to try to find it. Ooh, that's tomorrow. See y'all back. All right, you guys, it is the next morning. This is the first time during Vlogmas that I have not been during the same day. And I've really been trying to. Look how long my hair is getting, by the way. That's nuts. I took them to Sonic. I let them get some dinner. Of course, Nate did not want anything at Sonic. He is so funny. He truly just likes eating at home, which, I mean, you know, it's cheaper and probably better for him, but it's so funny. Like, he does like Chick-fil-A. Of course, Chick-fil-A was closed yesterday. And he likes going to eat Mexican food and stuff, but there's not very many like drive-thrus he likes. He every now and then will eat like McDonald's or something else, but came home and I made him some dinner. But he does like to get Sprites. He likes the drinks. But by the time I got home, like, my head was starting to hurt worse. And poor Nate, he seemed fine all day, but by the evening, like, he looked so tired. Like, he looked so like spaced out. Like, I kept looking at him and he looked like he was so tired. So he slept really good last night. I don't know what in the world came over him Saturday night, but it was rough. I fell asleep as soon as I got the kids down. I fell asleep and I slept really good too. So, which is good because I have like a million things I need to do today. I know I've said it before, but this week is truly the worst in terms of stuff, like events, even more than next week. This week is when all the Christmas parties are, all of the different concerts, and like, there's just so much crammed. We have something every single day except today. So that means I have a lot I need to get done today so that I'm not so stressed the rest of the week. But thank you all for listening to me rant this morning, or I don't know. I don't know. I was feeling pretty exhausted emotionally and physically yesterday, and just feeling like, I don't know, just feeling really alone in my life and feeling like, I don't know, like, will this ever get better? And I will say, like, sleeping wise, it is not as bad as it used to be. So I have faith, like, as he gets into his teenage years and that like sleepy part of life that we all went through, that maybe it won't be as bad. Like, we'll see. But he definitely has gotten better since he was like a toddler. He used to do this kind of stuff all the time. And he's such a good kid and he's so happy. So anyway, little stinker butt. And I hope that if anything goes wrong or is going wrong in your Christmas season and you're stressed and you're overwhelmed, that you'll just slow down and just remember the reason of the season. And everything is not going to be perfect. Every day is not going to be the perfect Hallmark video, you know, Vlogmas perfection that you see someone else do, or, you know, their Christmas card picture. Like, that's not real life. Everybody has stress. Everybody has stuff going on behind the scenes. And so, I think it's so easy to get caught up trying to make everything perfect and everything happy and everything wonderful. And yeah, it's definitely not. And we all have days where it's just like, man, that did not go the way I was hoping it would go. But that's okay. That is okay. Today is a brand new day. So I hope you guys somewhat enjoyed this video. I know it's not the best. Definitely not my best work, but I was doing it on very, very exhaustion level. So I love you all so much. I will see you back for tomorrow's vlog that I'm about to start. If you like the video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you're new. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.